Come along with me on an amazing trip to a land bursting with colorful culture, awesome landscapes, and traditions that will grab your attention. This is Vietnam, a country that will wake up your senses and stay with you forever. From busy cities to peaceful countryside, we'll discover the hidden treasures and incredible wonders that make Vietnam so special. Get ready to be amazed by the cleverness, strength, and kindness of its people. Let's start our adventure into the heart of Vietnam, a land of wonder and surprise. Our adventure starts in the busy streets of Hanoi, where the smell of coffee is everywhere. This is Ca Phe Trung, or egg coffee, a super cool Vietnamese drink that's a real treat. Imagine strong dark coffee with a creamy, smooth topping made of egg yolk, sweetened condensed milk, and Robusta coffee. Make sure you try this special coffee, it's something you won't forget. As we head into the middle of Hanoi, we see something crazy and awesome at the same time. Tons of motorbikes, beeping horns, and weaving wheels, moving through the city like a never-ending river. This isn't just traffic, it shows how clever and close-knit the Vietnamese people are. Let's go south now to the Mekong Delta, where life happens on the river. Here, among the canals and waterways, we'll see the awesome floating markets. It shows how people live connected to the river, and how important trading is to them. Now we'll dive into Vietnamese culture, to a world where myths and legends come alive on stage. We're going to see water puppetry, a tradition over 1,000 years old. It's a magical show, demonstrating the power of imagination and Vietnamese artistry. Get ready to eat because we're going on a food adventure through the streets of Vietnam. From hot bowls of pho to crispy banh gio, Vietnamese street food is a party for your taste buds. Each dish tells a story of Vietnamese culture, with yummy flavors passed down through generations. As we walk around, we see elegance and grace, the áo dai, Vietnam's traditional long dress. This flowing dress, a symbol of Vietnamese women and culture, is worn by women of all ages. It's a timeless dress that shows the beauty of Vietnamese culture. Let's check out something unusual, snake wine. This strong drink sold in local markets isn't for everyone. Whether you try it or just look, snake wine shows a different side of Vietnamese culture. When it gets dark and the city lights twinkle, things get exciting. We're at a busy night market, a mix of sights, sounds, and smells that show Vietnam's energy after dark. It's where you can find cool things, try local foods, and experience Vietnamese nightlife. Now we're going to peaceful places, to the heart of Vietnamese spirituality, the temples. From the One-Pillar Pagoda in Hanoi to the Tien Mu Pagoda in Hue, each temple tells a story of history, faith, and amazing architecture. It reminds us of the power of belief and the beauty of sacred places. Get ready for the energy of Vietnamese festivals, celebrations that show the country's rich culture and love of life. From dragon boat races during Tet to lantern festivals, each event shows the Vietnamese spirit of community. It's a chance to see Vietnam come alive with color, music, and joy. Let's go to a place where time seems to stop. Hoi An, a UNESCO World Heritage Site. Hoi An, once a busy trading port, still has its old charm, with its beautiful buildings, tailor shops, and peaceful atmosphere. It's a place to wander, relax, drink coffee, and maybe get some clothes made just for you. To really experience Vietnam, you have to ride in a cyclo, a three-wheeled bicycle taxi. The cyclo, a symbol of the past, offers a fun way to see the city, letting you enjoy everything at a slower pace. It reminds us that sometimes it's good to slow down and enjoy the ride. Get ready to be amazed as we go into Phong Nha, Ki Bang National Park, known for its incredible caves. Phong Nha has Sun Dung Cave, the biggest cave in the world, a place with huge caverns, underground rivers, and unique plants and animals. It reminds us of the power of nature and the hidden wonders underground. Vietnam's buildings are a cool mix of styles, showing the country's history and culture. From the Opera House in Hanoi to the ruins of Mai Son, Vietnam offers a trip through different architectural styles. It shows how Vietnam has taken ideas from different cultures and made them its own. Close your eyes and listen to the sounds of Vietnam, the beautiful melodies of traditional instruments, the chanting of old songs, and the fun beats of folk music. Vietnamese music is a big part of the country's culture, showing its history, beliefs, and everyday life. It can take you to another time and place, making you feel nostalgic, happy, and connected to Vietnamese culture. In Sapa, a town in the mountains of northwest Vietnam, we find a tradition that's both interesting and sweet: the love market. It's a long-standing tradition, showing how people want to connect with each other. It reminds us that even in faraway places, love finds a way. Get ready for a food adventure into the unusual, as we explore some of Vietnam's more unique foods. One is balut, a fertilized duck egg that is boiled and eaten. It reminds us that different cultures have different ideas about food, and trying new things can be an adventure. Vietnam's connection to water is really strong, as you can see from the clever ways people fish. From the basket boats in the Mekong Delta to the bamboo fish traps on the coast, Vietnamese fishermen have cool ways of catching fish. It shows how clever, strong, and connected to nature they are. Now we're looking at traditional Vietnamese medicine, a natural way of healing that has been around for a long time. From shops selling herbs to clinics offering acupuncture, traditional medicine is still important in Vietnam. It shows the wisdom of old practices and the power of natural healing. Our last adventure takes us into Vietnam's wild places, home to lots of different plants and animals, some found only here. From the rare saola to the colorful duc langur, Vietnam's wildlife is as amazing as its landscapes. It reminds us how important it is to protect these animals and their homes. As our trip through Vietnam ends, we're left feeling amazed by the beauty, strength, and spirit of this incredible country. We hope this trip has made you want to explore the world with open eyes and a curious heart. Until then, keep exploring, keep dreaming, and keep adventuring.